Hello there, I'm Aldrahill and welcome back to some Hearts of Iron 4 Kaiserreich. We are playing as the Mongolian Khanate. It is the 23rd of April 1942, and since the last episode I have rejigged my lighting a little bit, so there's some lovely natural light coming. Ooh, on the left side of my face, it's beautiful. Now, we are destroying the Allied Order. I wanted to do it in the last episode, but that's not happening. That's fine. We're going to wipe out some of these troops there. They're really out of supply, and we're just basically just to... No, bro. What do you... You have a clear grab towards literally every bit of territory here. Just take it. Don't be a fucking idiot. The AI just doesn't understand priorities when it comes to expansion. Like, clearly you need to take this territory. And you are winning, so take it properly. Thank you. Jesus Christ. So they should give up pretty soon. I mean, we're just basically devouring their entire territory. We have lost like 180,000 men in this conflict, though. This is the problem. It's the attrition. This is what's killed us. I mean, we're going to need to start the Russian advance pretty soon as well. No, do not reposition. Why would I want you to reposition? Why would I ever think that? Why would you ever think that's a good idea? You son of a bitch. Holy Christ. That is so dumb, I can barely articulate it. Like, Jesus H. Alright, just run over to Astrakhan, see what we can do. What the f... Okay, it might be because I reloaded that, and it just basically gave me the exact same thing again. But it's making me lose so much political power, because that keeps happening. Why? Go away. Guys, you guys know that you don't have to reposition every freaking inch. You can actually just take territory, right? No, you just want to give up and lose? Oh, that's fun too. Yeah, that's great. I love that when I just kill myself. It's really fun. No, don't take this as an individualized place. What is wrong with you? This is not something you need to concern yourself with. Do it here. No. Why would you back away from the front line to go somewhere else? This is clearly where you need to go. Stop them repositioning, please. Thank you. There you go. Jesus Christ, the pockets. Let's keep up the infrastructure game. Don't need infrastructure there. Not realistically. Are they dead yet? Come on, hurry up. We've lost so many thousands of men. Just lives have been lost. Come on. Yes. La Plata declared war against the People's Republic of Bolivia. I don't care. Ooh. The Platinian War. After the Great South American War of the 1930s, the two regional powers emerged in South America, Brazil and Argentina, the latter of whom later evolved into the Federation of La Plata. Federation. Tensions between these two giants, former enemies in the war, now turned rivals for South American domination. They were former enemies, now they're new enemies. That's not an interesting thing to say. Have been rising for years, and a La Platan victory against Paraguay and Bolivia did little to ease them. The fragile peace in South America has finally been broken with the beginning of an outright war between the two countries, a war that the weakened U.S. will probably not be able to stop. While the Platans are confident in a second victory, the Brazilians are all ready to achieve revenge for their defeat last time. Exciting. Okay, cool. Not that it really matters to me, but hey, whatever. So who are they fighting? Bolivia. Alright, so La Plata and Peru against Bolivia, Brazil, and Venezuela. I feel like they're going to lose. Brazil's massive. Alright, we got that bad boy done as well. Let's get this as well. There we go. Mongolian Khanate, my friends. That is a victory. There it is. God, we lost almost all our population. This is crazy. Is there anything I can do to get more political power, please? Because, Jesus Christ, I am dying over here. Resistance suppression, army training. No. I really... Damn. Really just need army. I just really desperately need political power. Okay, there we go. They've lost. Nope, not yet. Okay, well, I'll just take that. There we go. No, do not reposition that way. What is wrong with you? There's territory directly in front of you. You've been assigned to aggressive, and they just don't take it. I don't understand you, AI. I don't understand you at all. There we go. Victory. Done. Got a bunch of techs at the same time as well. Take all states. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh, yes. Peace conference is over. Took 9 states. 43,000 equipment has been seized. Holy shit. Okay, cool. Did not gain the population, though, because it's not a core state. Alright. Alright. You guys. We're gonna need to fill in this line. Off you go. Okay, but you don't need to be over there, though, do you? Because you just need to be there. There you go. There you go. So we are now officially out of population. So that's fun. That's super fun. For some reason, we've not actually been able to core the territory. Normally, it lets us core it. That's annoying. That is annoying. Alamata. There we go. Alamata has fallen. The strong of Alamata has fallen with the victory to punish the rebellious population, gain loot for our victorious hordes. Loot the land, salt the earth. Lose 100 political. Lose 1,000 manpower and gain 2 steel, but lose 100 political power, or they shall be incorporated peacefully. Aha. I don't see why that's... Why, because that's the political power. Why does it make me lose so much political power for no reason? That is so dumb. I'm going to have to loot the land and salt the earth, because I don't have the ability to do that so easily. Like, is there an autosave? Let's save that. Is there a difference in what happens in the game if I use that option? Because I've been mainly just salting the earth. Let's see what happens. Because if it's a difference between incorporation and, like, getting the corings and stuff. If I get the core, that'd be insanely useful. Oh, the war isn't even finished. Whoops. Alright, let's just see what happens here. And again, the edit tool. Because you really only need to be there. Please don't be an idiot. There you go. Who's our good boy? You are. Yeah, you are. Okay. Oh, that's fine. Okay, let's take a look. They should be incorporated peacefully. We lose a shit ton of political power, but nothing else happens. Okay, so we just don't get the cores. Fine. Because I cannot afford that political power. So instead, what we shall do is we shall get the national focus to conquer the conscripted people. Conscript the conquered people. So there's 200 political power, but gain 3.5% population. Which is really, really good for us, but it's going to kill our stability. Like, just tank it the fuck down. But there's not really any other options, to be honest. We need it. So, it's what we're going to do. So we are officially now fine for production and materials. So let us change the production of our new medium tanks. Oh, medium tank 2. Let's actually improve them a little bit. Oh, piercing, hard attack, armor, and soft attack. Yeah. So I could actually make them a little bit faster. I could actually improve the speed, but it's actually the light cavalry that stops the speed. So oh well. Let's do that. All right. Mark 2. Mark 1, let's go. Basically just going to completely replace every bit of medium tanks with that and try and get some replenishments doing. It means we need more oil and more steel, which is fine. We have the resources to do this. It's not a big deal at all. Okay, so once we've conquered the conscripted peoples, we're going to be able to invade again, which will be great. We are going to need to be really, really intelligent about this, though. So first of all, let's delete this. Okay, and then we will actually edit that to conquer everything. Okay, so we no longer need this. Like, at all. Transamir is K. Transamir is chill. So I think it makes sense to put the 15 here so as to be able to take all this. Actually, it makes the most sense to put the 15 here because there's not a lot here, but it's going to be important to maintain that, like, offensive, I think. I mean, this is a lot of... There's not a lot of, like, places we can grab here. We don't have a lot of troops. So... we have 93 dues to take that front. That's a lot. We have an additional 15 on the Transamir front. And we have the 14 is the defensive divisions. And we have 3 here. Like, that's dick all. I think making 15... I mean, how many is actually... 15 would allow a really tight defensive perimeter, at least. And it would allow us to grab all of this and move around. So I think what we do need to do is we do need to join that. So we're going to have 18 guys. That's so many. 18 guys. Alright, the best one should go somewhere else, though. There's not really very many best ones, so... we'll have 3 out, and we'll join this front. Okay, so we have 96 guys here. We are, however, going to need to make a few assault divisions, and those assault divisions need to barrel towards Moscow. So, in terms of assault divisions, let's take what we have here. I would like... Alright, everyone here, they're joining a different army. Ideally, every single tank that is usable. Good stuff. Every one of the very best cavalry we have. We actually do have quite a lot of time. So let's do this properly. I want a general ready and waiting to go into the Moscow area at a massive speed. Like, massive speed. So, I wish there was a way to rank these, but there basically is not. So, let's do this. Actually, no, it makes sense to do it... First of all, it makes sense to do it from this area. So, let's draw them out from here. And the best tanks... yeah, the best tanks and the best dudes. Well, I guess, no, it makes sense to just do it from this area. Let's just do this, then. Okay, we got 7 so far. Great. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, that's fine. 5. Excellent. 6, 7. Okay, so that's 1 full general's worth. Alright. So we're going to have 1 full general's worth. And he is going to occupy... So first of all, let's actually just delete... Let's do this first. Let's edit this bit here. I don't want this being here. There we go. So 72 need to fill up that. The 24 are going to fill this area. Yes. Okay, and their assault is going to, first of all, be to there. And after that, it will be to there. So that's going to be like the major offensive into the heart of Moscow. I would like an additional general to be securing the Earls. They're going to have a lot of troops, but the Earls are going to be the major thing we grab. So, let's grab every single mountain dude that exists here. The Outriders, yes. Every single mountain soldier. That is not very many of them. And I would like 1 full, and I'd like at least the majority of a general's worth there. $21, fine. That only leaves 50 to take the Siberian front. Actually, to be honest, the majority of the troops are going to be in the heartlands. So let's actually keep moving some things around here. Good stuff. So then we're going to edit the... we're going to edit their assault pattern here as well. Perfect. And so this 24 are going to be right here. And their job is to secure the Urals. That's their job, is to secure these Ural Mountains. Because if we can push them back into the Ural Mountains, I think we can do really well. The remainder of our forces are going to secure this mountain terrain. That's their job. They are going to secure the front lines, and they are going to make a general line like this. Good stuff. That's going to require a lot of movement and a lot of supplies. We have a ton of infantry equipment. An absolute ton of infantry equipment. Like, holy shit, a lot of infantry equipment. Our popularity is rising. Nice. Okay, we lose political power, but we gain change of popularity, so that's fine. So we're going to turn off some of our infantry equipment production because we already have a lot of it. Let us keep going with fighters. More aluminium is always appreciated. Is there anything I can get from people who are actually next to me? Yes, there is. Okay. Next. How is the infrastructure? It is poor. We want to make sure the infrastructure here is not bottlenecked. There needs to be no bottlenecks. Factories come later. Infrastructure comes first. That's the priority here. There needs to be an absolute dearth of bottlenecking when it comes to all of this stuff. I want infrastructure pouring out when necessary. I want troops everywhere. Alright, so what the fuck are you guys doing right now? You guys know that you're a part of the front line, right? Okay, they obviously don't, so that's cool. Great stuff. Thanks a lot, Dingus. Cool, so you're completely and totally underprepared. Thanks. So we have 48 main expert troops ready to move into Moscow and to the Urals. We have 48, again, on the eastern side, ready to flank up into Serbia. To be honest, I think I have too many here. So let's actually... Okay, first of all, let's get rid of the generals that we don't need. The Moscow ones, they need to be the highest skill possible. The Ural Mountains, you will take the out of supply and hill fighter. No, wait. Other way around. You will take the mountain ones because that needs the mountain skill. So, these are going to be called the Heartland Force. The Heartland Force. These troops will be called the Ural Securers. Or the Ural, yeah, the Ural Securers. I don't know how to spell that word. The Ural Division. Beautiful. These guys will be called the Siberian Front. Good stuff. Also, this lot needs to go elsewhere. These guys are going to need to have their own name. They are the Resistance. They are called Bad Rebels. Bad. They need to have the minimum resistance possible. Or things possible. Because it's mainly the guys on the left flank that will need the majority of the stuff. And you know what I'm going to do? I'm actually going to make that the secondary front as well. I'm going to call this one... We're going to call it the Siberian Front. And it's going to be middle rank. Everybody else... They're going to be in the Siberian Front as well. Everybody else, which is the Mongolian Theater, which is the front line. These guys are going to have the highest priority for reinforcements. This is going to be super important for ensuring that we have reinforcements trickling exactly where we need them to be. Our political power is going to take a gigantic nosedive, which is going to suck. But that's fine. Alright. We've got this, guys. Do you see how we have this? Medium SP artillery. Excellent. Next up. Let's get decryption. Oh my god, we have not been doing any kind of encryption. Jesus Christ. So he's an outdated infantry equipment in production. Let's get the proper bad boy over here. Can we do this for everything? No, we can only do one. That's fine. Just improve their soft tech and improve the armor a teensy tiny bit. Let's do it. So the SPG Mark 1. Good stuff. Plot to declare war in Chile. I don't care. We're building up an absolute huge supply of infantry and equipment and stuff. Like a lot of equipment is being made. I think we're going to need more artillery. What I'm going to do is, I have so much infantry equipment that I don't think I need this much. Yeah, I would really like to make sure that I have all the infantry equipment that I need. The artillery and stuff. The other equipment that I need. So again, we need a little bit more aluminium. That's fine. You literally just... Look, all the aluminium you are exporting, please give to me. Alright, here we go. This is it. This is the first that we'll need. We have 100,000 of them. Everyone is ready. Full planning. Okay, they are still repositioning like crazy. Okay, so maybe we just turn that down. Let's just stop what you're doing. For God's sake, reposition faster. Because the war is going to begin, my friends. We're about to gain a lot of population, and that's going to be sufficient to sustain ourselves. 675,000 men. There it is. Okay. Next up, let's actually just leave this alone so that we actually can just start to survive. And so we can actually build back our party popularity, or our stability. And the war will begin very shortly. I'm going to give them just a little bit of time to reposition. I'm also going to start training more dudes. I think that's going to be a super good idea to make sure we have new troops prepared and ready. I also have light divisions that are just kind of doing nothing and being recruited. Bolivia's capitulated. I don't care. Okay. So, one more week. Let's do it. We're going to save the game here, guys. And I'm going to declare the war. I'm so freaking ready. Oh my god. Annex on Russia. We will continue this in the very next episode with the onslaught of the war. An amazingly natural cliffhanger. Let's just take a look at this. We have more divisions than them. I think we're going to do this, guys. We just got to start piling in like crazy. We are going to give the very first commands, like, as soon as possible. We're going to give them aggressive execution of battle plans. Everything's going to go amazing. Do be sure to check out the other series I have in my channel. You can find various links in my description, as well as at my Patreon if you want to support the channel. I was Alger Hill, and I'll continue to be. Make sure you like and comment this video. Let me know what you think about our encouraging war. I'm excited. Bye-bye.